Satnam and welcome to OpalRoseOracle. My name is Adeshpurankaur. It's so good to be here with you this week. We are going to continue with our story, Changing Woman and Her Sisters. Last week, if you were with us, we read the tale of Isis. This week, we're going to continue our journey through the goddesses with the story of Ix Chell, the moon goddess, an ancient Mayan goddess. I'm quite excited. Let's take a nice look at her. Sitting on the moon, she's weaving a rainbow tapestry. Wow. I'm excited to find out more about her, and I hope you are too. So let's begin. But before we begin, if you need a glass of water, a pillow, a blanket, if you want to dress up with me. Dress up with me. It's fun. It is fun to dress up as a goddess and read about them and learn about them so we may all know them and love them. Wow, if you're ready, I am. So let's begin. Ix Chell, the moon goddess, an ancient Mayan goddess. The ancient Mayans revered the moon goddess, who has many names, but is often called Ix Chell, which means Lady Rainbow. She is also the goddess of water and of weaving, one of the most important activities of ancient Mayan women. As she weaves her cosmic tapestry, Ix Chell creates order in the universe. As moon goddess, she regulates women's fertility and gives strength to women in childbirth. In Mayan hieroglyphic texts, she is pictured wearing a serpent headdress. The story of the moon goddess's marriage to the sun god is preserved in Mayan folklore. Let's get another good look at her. You can see her snake headdress. You can see her weaving a rainbow as she sits perched on the moon. I'm excited. So let's dive in. There was a girl, and she was a skilled weaver, as fine a weaver as there ever was. She lived with her grandfather, and every day she took her loom out onto the patio to do her weaving. Sun saw her sitting there. She was very beautiful, and the cloth she wove was the finest cloth he'd ever seen. He decided to court this lovely young woman. To impress her, he went hunting and caught a deer, then walked by her house, carrying the deer on his shoulders. The girl saw him walk by and admired the large deer he was carrying. The next day, Sun wanted to see the girl again, but deer were scarce, and he couldn't find another one. So he stuffed the same deer's body with ashes and carried it by the girl's house again. Every day he did this. Sounds like he was trying to impress her, huh? The girl was very impressed by what a skilled hunter he was. But her grandfather was suspicious and told her to throw water on the path. Before their house. The next day, When Sun came walking by with his deer full of ashes, he slipped on the muddy path and fell. The deer skin burst and covered Sun with ashes, and the girl started laughing at him. Embarrassed, Sun turned himself into a hummingbird and tried to fly away. But the girl told her grandfather to shoot the hummingbird with his blowgun. The old man shot the bird and stunned it. Then the girl took the bird into her room. All day long she stroked the little bird, admiring its colorful feathers. At night, the hummingbird revived, and Sun resumed his human shape. He talked to the girl and persuaded her to run away with him, but she knew her grandfather would be angry and come after her if she tried to run away. Her grandfather had a magic crystal ball in which he could see everything, and he would look into the crystal and know where to find them. Then he would kill them with his blowgun. So Sun put ashes in her grandfather's crystal ball to cloud it. He put chili pepper in grandfather's blowgun, and at last the girl felt safe, and she agreed to leave with her lover. Soon after they left the house, the grandfather woke from strange dreams. He felt something was wrong. He went into the girl's room and found her gone. When he looked in his crystal ball, he saw nothing but misty swirls. Then the grandfather called his friend Chalk, the volcano god, and asked him to find the young couple and slay them. Chalk found the young couple paddling down the river in a canoe. He sent a lightning bolt to kill them. Sun saw the lightning bolt coming and quickly turned himself into a turtle to escape the blow. He turned the girl into a crab. The lightning bolt missed the turtle, but it struck the crab. The girl's body exploded, and all her blood flowed from her. Sun saw the girl's blood spill on the water. He called to the dragonflies and begged them to help. The dragonflies collected every drop of the girl's blood. They stored her blood in 13 hollow logs. Now Sun waited. He waited 13 days, and on the 13th day he opened up the logs. Out of the first 12 logs came snakes. They slithered away in every direction, and to this day they are everywhere on earth. Out of the 13th log emerged the girl. At first, she was very small, but a magic deer came and leaped over her 4 times. She grew big and bright. She was Ix Chell, the moon. Sun asked her to marry him, and she consented. Together they rose to the sky, shining gloriously. Sun built a house in the sky world for his new wife. Sun's brother, Zulab, the morning star, Sun's brother, Zulab, I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly, the morning star, came to live with them. Ix Chell loved the fiery sun, but soon came to love his slender brother as well. Sun grew jealous of Zulab and Ix Chell. It seemed that every time he turned his back, they were together. He began to rage at her constantly. They were always fighting and never slept. The world was too bright. Finally, Ix Chell grew tired from all the fighting. She left the sky and went to live with the king of the vultures. Sun could not bear to live without his Ix Chell, and he was determined to get her back again. Once again, he took his deer skin, and this time he climbed inside it. Then he lay on the desert floor pretending to be a dead deer. Some vultures came and carried the deer carcass back to their king. When Sun arrived at the vulture king's palace, he slipped from the deer skin and went in search of Ix Chell. He found her weaving and begged and pleaded with her to come back to the sky with him. Ix Chell relented and returned to Sun's home. For a time, all went well. But then Sun became jealous again. He thought his brother, Chokol, the cloud god, must be in love with Ix Chell. When Sun went looking for Ix Chell, Chokol was always standing in front of her, covering her beautiful light. Sun began to beat Ix Chell, hoping to mark her so that she wouldn't be so beautiful and attractive and attract the other gods. His beatings scarred her perfect body. Ix Chell knew she had to leave the house of Sun. He was still her husband, but they couldn't live together. This time she knew she would never come back again. Every day, Sun still roams the sky looking for Ix Chell, but he can never find her. She only comes out when he is sleeping. As soon as she spies her jealous husband, she slips away again. Sometimes she disappears for days on end, and the night is dark. But Ix Chell cannot help herself. She is too beautiful to hide away forever. She always returns to shine for us in all her glory. And that is the tale of Ix Chell, the moon goddess, weaver of the universe, the weaver of rainbows, who followed her heart and learned some lessons in love, and finally made the decision that was best for her. It's a powerful story, isn't it? She's a powerful goddess. I'll give you another look at her. I hope you enjoyed the tale of Ix Chell. And if you did, next week we'll read the tale of Amaterasu, the sun goddess, the supreme Shinto deity. I look forward to learning about Amaterasu. We're going to learn together. Until then, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I hope that you're getting excited for the solstice, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever winter celebrations that you and your family celebrate. I send you lots of love and blessings, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye for now.